Hey, it's from experience. Comfort doesn't feel dangerous. That's the whole problem. It feels like relief, like you've earned a break, like you're finally in a place where things aren't hard anymore, and maybe that's okay. But that feeling, that warm, settled feeling of everything being fine, that's exactly when you should be the most worried. I almost didn't take the public speaking class. I had signed up for it, paid for it, put it in my schedule, told myself this was the year I was going to push through the thing that had always made me want to disappear. And then, the closer it got, the more I started looking for a way out. I almost unregistered myself. And it wasn't the first time. Before big presentations, no matter how hard I'd prepared, I'd find myself thinking about just not showing up, calling in sick, dealing with the consequences later. Anything to avoid standing in front of people and being seen. I've done it. Called sick when I wasn't. Told myself I'd do it next time when I felt more ready. There's always a next time when you're comfortable. That's what comfort does. It gives you an endless supply of reasonable excuses to stay exactly where you are. But this time, I showed up. Not because I wasn't nervous, I was. Not because I felt ready, I didn't. I showed up because I'd started to recognize what avoiding hard things was actually doing to me over time. It wasn't protecting me, it was shrinking me. Every time I found a way out, I was sending myself a message that I couldn't handle it, that the discomfort was too much. And your brain believes what you show it. Every time you run from something hard, it files that away. This person doesn't do hard things. And eventually, that becomes the story you're living without realizing it. I finished the course. It wasn't smooth. I forgot things mid-sentence, I stumbled. There were moments where I felt completely exposed with nowhere to hide and just had to keep going anyway. But that's exactly what changed something in me. Not the moments where it went well, the moments where something went wrong and I didn't fall apart, where I lost my place and trusted myself to find it, where I felt the nerves and kept moving anyway. That's what reps actually build, not just skill, trust. A quiet trust in yourself that when things get hard, you won't fold, you'll handle it. You can't build that from comfort. You can only build it by showing up when everything in you is looking for a reason not to. I have a friend I grew up with. I love him, but I can see what comfort has done to him. Same town, same routine, same job he doesn't want, nothing changing. And underneath all of it, a low, quiet anger that doesn't have a specific target because he can't fully admit where it's coming from. It's coming from knowing he's capable of more and not going after it, choosing, even if it doesn't feel like a choice, to stay comfortable instead. From the inside, it doesn't feel like stagnation. It feels like being realistic, sensible, not taking unnecessary risks when things are stable enough. Comfort always has a reasonable explanation for why you should stay in it. It never announces itself as the enemy. It just quietly closes doors while you're looking the other way. I feel myself outgrowing him, and I don't say that with satisfaction. I say it because it's true. When you start pushing yourself, the gap between you and the people who aren't widens faster than you expect. And I never want to be on the other side of that gap. Whenever I feel comfort creeping in now, that voice that says, "Stay, don't risk it, you don't need to do this today," I shut it off. Not because I'm not scared, but because I know exactly where listening to it leads. I've seen it up close. I almost lived it. Comfort isn't rest. Rest is intentional, something you choose knowing you'll get back up. Comfort is different. It's slow and quiet, and it takes years before you fully see what it cost you. By then, the gap between where you are and where you could have been is so wide it's hard to even look at. So when something scares you, a class, a conversation, a decision that makes you feel uncertain, and you start looking for a way out, notice that feeling. That's not a warning to stop. That's a sign you're exactly where you need to be. That is all for this one. If any of this resonated with you, drop a comment below. Subscribe for more from Experience. Catch you in the next one.